hereby claim this and all surrounding lands and territories in the name of Rupert Bear. Rocky Bay. I can't believe it's only a year since we were last here on holiday.
Well, this looks like the perfect spot.
Oh, it's a little windy, don't you think?
Dear, if we continue on like this, we're going to find ourselves back in Nutwood.
It's perfect.
I'm going exploring.
Off to discover new lands already, Rupert.
Into the unknown.
Be careful, Rupert. Mind the rocks.
I will, Mom. Sounds like I've made a discovery already. A fish that can whistle.
Well, look who's here.
And it can speak as well.
No, I'm afraid our exotic little friend here is strictly a whistler.
Professor, it's you. I thought it was...
The whistlefish.
What's it doing here?
Getting its strength back, I think. The most curious thing happened when I was out testing my newest invention. This fish leaped out of the water and jumped into my boat.
But why didn't you put it back in the water, Professor?
I tried, my boy, but observe. All right, my pretty. Time to put you back where you belong.
It's terrified.
Exactly. Terrified to go back into the sea. My guess is that something must have frightened it out of its element, so to speak. It certainly looks and sounds much better than when I first found it.
You mean when it first found you?
Quite right, my boy. Quite right.
The new invention that you spoke of. May I see it, Professor?
By all means, Rupert.
A diving suit.
Not just any old diving suit, Rupert. This one manufactures its own air supply right out of the water. Think of the possibilities.
Will you be testing it again, Professor?
No need to, my boy. I put it through a most thorough series of tests just this morning. It works perfectly. Except for one small problem. The material I used shrank. I had quite a time getting out of this, I can tell you.
I know someone it would fit perfectly.
You do?
And you're certain it's safe, Professor?
110% certain, Mrs. Bear. With this unbreakable cable attached, a walk underwater is as safe as a stroll in the park.
May I, Mom? May I?
Now remember, Rupert, one tug on the cable means up.
And 2 tugs means down. I'm ready, Professor.
More than ready from the sound of it. You're in for a real treat, my boy. Nothing as fascinating as the wonders of the deep. Why, just the plant life alone is enough to boggle one's mind.
A sunken ship.
What? Oh, yes. 2 tugs. Must have spotted something interesting.
Arr! Trim the sails! Batten down the hatches, lads! We're taking her round the horn! Man o' war off the port bow, Captain! Fire and treasure! Wait until I tell the professor about this! Whoa! Oh no! I'm stuck! Hello?
You top worlders certainly can't manage very well in the water, can you?
Thank you. My name's Rupert. Rupert Bear.
You're quite welcome, Rupert Bear. I'm Marina, at your service.
Fortunately for me,
What are you doing down here, Rupert Bear?
I found the most amazing treasure!
Treasure? In there? But I know every inch of that ship, and there's no treasure in... Oh! Oof. Oh!
What's happening? Whoa! Yeah!
Slow down, my boy. There's plenty of time to see everything. I must say the lad's enthusiasm is commendable, but really... Whoa!
They're closing in! No! Stop!
Ah! Mm. Stop! Leave him alone! You have no right to harm this top worlder. He's my friend.
He is also the one who robbed King Neptune of his most precious jewel.
What?
Yeah, and he's demanded King Neptune's treasure as ransom for the jewel's return.
But I...
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. Better be careful, miss. Someone this dangerous is liable to do anything.
I don't understand!
There must be some mistake.
Well, that will be up to the Undersea court to decide.
The Undersea court? But I didn't take anything! Wait!
Oh, no! Rupert! Rupert!
It is fortunate for us that this top-worlder stumbled in when he did. If we can convince everyone that he is the culprit, then no one will ever suspect us.
I've been appointed to handle your defense.
My defense? But I didn't do anything!
Shh, not so loud. We don't want to upset the prosecuting attorney.
The Undersea Court is now in session. King Neptune presiding.
King Neptune?
Begin! The case before your majesty is the sea versus the criminal top-worlder.
I'm not a criminal! It's all a mistake!
I will prove beyond the shadow of a sunfish's doubt that this top-worlder stole King Neptune's most precious jewel. And in its place left this. A ransom note demanding payment of King Neptune's entire treasure. The sea calls its first witness, King Neptune.
But he can't do that. I mean, call a judge as a witness?
Objection.
Overruled!
Perhaps you could be a little more insistent?
Jellyfish are spineless. That's as insistent as I get.
No, Your Majesty. Did you in fact do as the note asked?
I did. I paid my entire undersea treasure. Everything, including my golden trident.
Your trident? I saw it.
Of course you did, because you are the thief. I have eyewitnesses to prove it. The sea calls the Mako brothers. Tell the court in your own words what you saw.
Well, we were bottom-feeding, minding our own business, when we saw King Neptune's beautiful jewel swimming along.
Swimming? King Neptune's jewel. Is it a fish?
Yes, very rare, very wonderful. Neptune's pride and joy.
Then we saw it. A boat.
The bottom of a top welder boat.
And before we could do anything to stop it,
We was too far away.
a net scooped in and took
And takes
King Neptune's whistlefish.
I can explain everything. The professor has the whistlefish. But the professor didn't take it. The whistlefish jumped into his boat. It was scared. Something must have been chasing it.
Did you see anyone chasing the whistlefish?
Yes, him.
Well, good luck. You'll need it.
So there you have it, a top-worlder conspiracy. The whistlefish was fish-napped by this top-worlder and his accomplice in the boat.
No, it's not true. No, please. The professor will explain everything. He's probably in his boat looking for me right now. He'll give the whistlefish back. He was just trying to help.
Enough! Find his accomplice. Bring him to me.
No, you can't! We're innocent! It's not true! The sharks are lying!
This is working out better than I had hoped.
We better hide the treasure somewhere else.
First, find the other top-worlder. Our secrets will disappear with him.
What am I going to do?
Rupert Bear.
Marina! It's the sharks. They're the real fish nappers.
I know. I overheard them talking with the Barracuda.
You must go and tell King Neptune the truth.
No, he'd never believe me without proof. We must warn the professor. He's in terrible danger.
But how will I get out of here? I might have known you'd think of something, Marina.
Get ready for the swim of your life, Rupert Bear.
If you think I'm lunch, you've got another thing coming! Ah! My boat! Oh, no!
Finish him.
Rupert!
Stop!
Leave him alone! He's as innocent as I am, and you know it!
You're the guilty ones. When King Neptune finds out, you'll be...
Oh, but he's not going to find out. Get them! Get them all!
Holy mackerel!
So, it's true. One of my own trying to help the top welder escape.
She was only...
Silence, top welder!
She is in league with the top welders, sire. She plotted with them to steal the whistlefish right from the very beginning.
That's not true.
Goodness! The whistlefish! I don't know what this is all about, but the one thing I do know is that the whistlefish is in terrible danger!
Don't listen to him, sire. He's only...
Quiet! Go on, top welder. What of my precious jewel?
The rock pool must be totally empty by now. The tide's gone out, but there's still a chance we can save it if we can only get back... my boat! Those predatory pests sank my boat! Now we'll never get back in time!
You must help us. We're trying to save your whistlefish. Every second counts.
It's a top welder's trick. They're only trying to save themselves. Don't believe them.
They're taking us towards the shore.
I just hope we're not too late. Hurry, Rupert! Hurry! Oh, no! We're too late.
Quick, Professor, in here.
It's no use, Rupert. We didn't get here soon enough. I don't believe it!
Welcome back, whistlefish. So you were the ones. You took my whistlefish to get my treasure.
I can explain. We...
Die!
Take them away.
But please, Your Majesty,
I may have lost my treasure, but my whistlefish is worth it. You have helped to preserve one of the true treasures of the deep.
But Your Highness, Rupert found your treasure. The sharks hid it in a sunken ship.
How can I thank you for all you've done, Rupert?
Well, I never could have done it without Marina.
She will be amply rewarded. Now, anything that my kingdom, the sea, has to offer is yours. Name your prize.
Goodness! Think of the possibilities.
Well... So King Neptune had his whistlefish and his treasure back, Mum. Then he told me to ask for anything I wished.
Why, Rupert, I think his gratitude should be reward enough.
Yes, quite right, son.
But he insisted, Mum.
Oh, yes, indeed.
With all that treasure you talked about, I'm almost afraid to ask.
What did you choose, Rupert?
Only the very best, Dad. The most beautiful seashells you've ever seen. They glow like fire.
They certainly are beautiful, Rupert.
I've never seen anything like them.
And the best of it is, you can hear the sea in them. That way I'll never forget my wonderful undersea adventure.
Goodbye, Rupert.